Welcome everybody to part 2 of the YouTube guide. Hope you're all doing well. If you're a new viewer here, hello and welcome to the channel. If you are already subscribed, welcome back. I'm going to kick things off by saying thank you. Just thank you to everyone for the overwhelming response for part 1 of the series. The overall feedback and the overall response was fantastic. It was very overwhelming and it was very emotional to see it do very well. So I just want to kick things off by saying thank you to everyone. So if you watched the video, if you liked it, if you did pick up some tips, that's absolutely fantastic. Remember, if you aren't already, you can go follow me over on Twitch. I have condensed my username now to bbja_. So I do stream every Monday, Thursday and Saturday, 8 PM UK time. If you haven't done already, give this video a like and smash that subscribe button, as I am trying to grow my YouTube channel and it will go a long way to help me out. Okay, are you ready for more tasty streaming knowledge? Let's go! What you have to do is just turn up on time. Simple as that. Especially for streamers who have a schedule in place, your viewers are expecting you to go live at that specific time. Now 1 or 2 minutes isn't a killer, but 15 minutes, half an hour is. I used to get ready 15 minutes beforehand for a stream, which, you think about it, is a lot of time, right? Wrong. If something went wrong, it would mean that I would start late. Just like you would be if you were going to work and you were running late. You'd forget things, you'd rush around, stress levels would be through the roof, and it's not what you need. You want to be relaxed and composed for both situations. Now what I do is, when I finish work and come home, I'll boot up my PC, I'll make sure everything is working, from the lights, prop up the green screen, make sure all my OBS settings are correct. Once it's done, I can be stress-free and relax and wait until the stream begins. Now you don't have to get ready that early, but it definitely makes a difference for myself. So what I suggest is, take an hour before you stream, just check if your game needs an update. Sometimes that could take quite a while. So make sure everything's ready to go before you stream so you're on time. When I first started out, I had nothing but a flat screen TV and a PS4. That's it. I then went on to buy a PS4 camera. The quality wasn't the best and the lighting in my old house was the worst, and it made my streams look absolutely terrible. As you can see, if you're in the same scenario, then don't compare yourself with other streamers or friends who have all the bells and whistles. You need to work with what you have and build up from there, as that is going to lay the foundation of your streams. My advice for you is to save up. There are plenty of affordable options in terms of equipment out there for beginners. For instance, the Elgato Wave 3. A couple of my streamer buddies have this. I've been in their streams. It sounds very crisp, very clean and authentic. A good starter webcam, I would probably recommend the Logitech C922. It's very decent and very affordable as well. In terms of keyboard and mouse, they are a little bit on the pricey side. Corsair keyboards are pretty good and high-end in terms of gaming and streaming. It's all about shopping around for the best price, reading reviews and asking for advice. See if any of your gaming buddies have any recommendations, write up a wish list and go from there. So this is a debate I've had with streamers in the past, and we're going to sit down and talk about which one is more important and why. So we all came to the agreement that audio is more significant than video. You got to ask yourself, would you rather be in the stream where, let's say the streamer's got, you know, pretty good webcam, but their audio sounds a bit like this? So no one's going to stick around in your stream if the mic is cutting off, if it's clipping or robotic crackling noises. So you want to make sure you get that fixed. But you would probably rather watch a stream where the streamer doesn't necessarily have the most high definition webcam, but their mic sounds very crisp and very clear, a little bit like this.
Come on, I can hear his engine. Oh no, oh no.
Again, for me, I would start with the audio aspect of your streams, then work your way up to the video. On the back of that, I would also try to find the right balance between your mic, the game audio, and music. So what I would do is do some pre-stream tests, or get someone to look at your stream and just check the balances, just to make sure that your voice isn't louder than the game or vice versa. So last time on the video, we talked about streaming traps. This time we're going to be talking about common streaming tips. Now, some of these for the experienced streamers out there might be a little bit obvious, but if you're new and starting out, these ones are going to be quite useful to yourself. But the first one we're going to speak about is just be yourself. That's all you need to do. You don't have to wear a mask when you come onto stream. People like different things. So whether you're loud and have that big boy energy, or you're quite kooky and have, you know, a little bit of a shyness to yourself, don't worry about it too much. Streaming is about putting yourself out there at the end of the day. So don't change who you are. So next what we're going to talk about is how to keep an eye on regular viewers and reward them. So when you're first starting out, you'll probably have a couple of loyal followers and subjects who come in every time, and then you will build up from there. As you do, you just want to make a mental note or write down your most consistent followers. When they come into stream, you just have to remember who they are. Also get to know them, because they are human beings. We are human beings at the end of the day, streamers and chat alike. So, you know, if they had an event that they told you about, so the next time they do come into your channel, you'll be like, oh yeah, I remembered you had that event. How did it go, by the way? So if you make it seem more personal, they will come back time and time again because you will remember them, and that is going a long way for your community. In terms of rewarding your loyal followers and subjects, some streamers do like to set up channel points for VIP. You can just nominate VIPs as well, along with mods. So if someone's been with you since day one, you can just sit down and ask him, as it's a pretty big deal. So mods are like your right hand man, so to speak. So they will be in control while you play the game. So to ban people, to time out, to do shout outs, to filter the chat as well while you're playing, if you're a little bit busy. So at the end of the day, it's all about valuing your community, your followers, because they will go above and beyond for yourself and your channel. So something that you need to progressively work on is your running commentary. So this will fill in the void or that awkward silence. So for me in the past, if I'd be going for like an hour, chat's dead, it's quiet, I would get very nervous and I would struggle for anything to say. Now if it's quiet, I will just sit there and just comment on the game myself. I will just have my own running commentary. So that's something that you need to do. Is to, as silly as it sounds, but to kind of talk to yourself in those awkward times. Because when you're not streaming and you're playing the game, that's what you have, your own little commentary going. So it's important that you have that in all your streams, just to keep the flow going. There can be some people watching from the distance, so unique viewers, so you want to grab their attention, you want to pull them in, because if it's quiet, you know, they'll feel bored and they will go elsewhere. But if you're lively and have that energy, they'll get sucked in, and they might even give you a follow, and that is the way that you build up your channel from there. You need to pull people in. So like I said, if things are quiet in your chat, make sure that at all times you're having a good time, you're having fun, and you're constantly, like I say, working on that running commentary. Like I said, it will take some practice. You won't get it straight away. Like I said, it can be a little bit daunting and awkward, but if you get that down, that is a huge step moving forward. Alright, so this is going to be the last section that we talk about on the video, and this is how to raid. So if you remember from part 1, we did gloss off of raiding a little bit. I actually went back and listened to the video and said we'll come back to it. So we are. So I'm going to teach you how to raid. There are 2 main methods for raiding, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So I'm doing this live straight from the Creator Dashboard Hub. Now, if you forgot how to access this page, we'll go and show you now. So this is the main page that you'll get when you log in to your Twitch, and then on here on the top right, get your little symbol, click on that, and then there you can see the Creator Dashboard page. So you'll be teleported here where you get your nifty little raid button. If you don't have this, you can just add it using this plus icon here. And then all you need to do is click on that. You'll have like a short list of streamers who are currently live. If they're not on this list, again, just simply type it in there and click raid. Once you've started your raid, I think you get about, I think it's about 15 or 20 seconds. Just say your goodbyes and then start your raid, and you're good to go from there. The second way is to do it through your chat. I will have to move myself over just so you can see this. So if you give me a second and I'll move myself over here. Right, so just so you can see the chat there. So you just need to type in /raid, put in the channel, smash that enter button, and it'll do exactly the same thing. A raid is a good way to end your stream, so I will always raid someone who maybe needs a little bit pick me up if their views are a little bit low. If it's a friend, a community member, or even a complete stranger, it is a nice gesture, and 99.9% of the time they will be appreciative of the raid, and it can work both ways in the sense that they will remember you. So if they're raiding, they'll be like, oh, okay, so and so raided us last time, let's go show them the love and support that they did. It's just something to keep in your back pocket for future reference. Like I said, you don't have to do it every time, but it is just a nice and simple gesture. So that's it from me. So sorry that it's taken so long to release the video. I had so much fun making it though. Even if you picked up one tip of 100, that really means something to myself. So I'm not sure if it'll be a part 3. I did want this series to focus on the simple things in regards to Twitch and not bombard you with too much. But if you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments below, and I might consider doing a part 3. Before I go, I just want to say thank you for watching the video, and just make sure that you do hit that like and subscribe button. And if you aren't already, go to Twitch to follow me on bbj_. I will leave all the links down below as well. Until next time guys, take care, thank you, all the best.